How's everybody doing today? So today we're going to open up a knife that I sent out to have some modifications done. I've never done this with a knife before, but I figured this knife needed some help. And I sent it to Transparent Knives for a regrind and a choil modification. So let's see what we got here. So this is one of my favorite knives, but the plunge grind on it is terrible. You know, the plunge goes right to the edge from the factory, which I don't know why they do that. Doesn't really leave much room for sharpening or any room for sharpening. And I just wanted to fix that. So I sent it off to Transparent Knives. His name is Brian Kim, I believe. And the service was excellent. Let's see how the product turned out. This is my Sharp by Design Apex. So I've done many reviews on this knife. It's been in a bunch of videos. And it is one of my favorites. But I wanted to be able... I sharpened it up and it didn't come out the best. So I wanted to be able to... like right at the heel of the blade. So I wanted to be able to sharpen it with ease. So let's see what we got here. Okay. Oh boy, that is thin. Holy cow. Super thin. Let's see the plunge. So that's much better. I have at least to there to sharpen without any issues. And that's way better. And man, that sucker is hollow. Holy cow. It does look a little bit different. Wow. Okay. So definitely the plunge is better. The grind is way thinner. Way thinner. Now, as it is nice of a grind as what it originally came with, it doesn't look quite as clean, but it does look pretty nice. And the choil is definitely better. I don't know what degree he sharpened this at. I had it at 20 degrees and I had a nice mirror on it. Oh, I might do that again. So, okay, it turned out okay. Turned out pretty good. I wish it had just come from the factory with a decent... I probably wouldn't have even sent it out to begin with. I probably would have just kept it the way it was. But I had never had a regrind done, so I figured I'd give it a go. I might clean this up a little bit. This is sharper than it originally was. The top part he didn't touch, which is good. Okay, that's interesting. It is way thinner. Oh my goodness. So thin. Let's see if I got anything I can slice real quick. Like I said, this is one of my favorite knives. And I figured I wanted to... this is one that I'm going to be carrying a lot. Yeah, it's pretty sharp. Oh, that's my fault. Not as sharp as I had it, I don't think. But he probably used a belt, and I used a TS Prof, so I'll probably put my own edge on it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to put my own edge on it. But it's definitely hollow, for God's sake. So I'm going to sharpen this sucker up, put a nice mirror on it, and then I'm going to use the crap out of it. So he's got it pretty tight too. I might loosen that pivot up a little bit. All right. Yeah, so this is just going to be a hard user for me. You know, I'm going to carry it, use it however I want to use it. And I wanted to be able to sharpen it without an issue. And I can do that for a little while anyway. So I'm happy with that. This is a little rough in here, but it's not terrible. And the grind's pretty nice. But it's amazing how much thinner it is. Wow. Okay, cool. So I just wanted to unbox this guy for you guys and, you know, talk a little bit about why I did it, why I think it's something that, you know, it needs to be corrected from the factory. You know, you got the edge termination. See the plunge ends almost right at the edge with this guy too. And it seems like, you know, a lot of knives have that issue, and I just don't. It wasn't a big issue until I started sharpening my knives. And then I realized, you know, how much of an issue it is. So I just figured I'd correct it with this guy and see how it turned out. And I'm pretty happy with it. I am going to put my own edge on it, though. You know, put a nice polished edge on it. I might do that tonight. But at any rate, Sharp by Design Apex with a regrind. Nice and thin and slicey. Very hollow. And, you know, the choil modification looks pretty good. You know, looks really good. I can definitely get some life out of this edge without hitting that plunge, which is nice. At any rate, thanks everybody for joining me. Y'all take care out there. Have a wonderful day.